Hello, YouTube. Welcome to What's in Your Loaf. You ever notice that my Australian accent and English accent are from the same neighborhood?
I didn't even know you did.
Yeah, see?
So, an accent. Wow, look, the ladies and the fella and everybody are showing up really well.
Yeah, they look good there, don't they? Yeah, the little ladies eating the jam. Is that your phone? Are we? I'm in a loop now.
You are, because I didn't turn my sound down.
I'm in a loop. I'm stuck in a loop.
You're fine now.
Yeah, no, that looks good right there.
It really does. See, the white is what kills the cameras, but that's nice.
Especially on Black History Month.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Black History Month. All the taste.
The overwhelming. Yeah. Oh, well. That's a hey.
With the overwhelming feel of white bread.
Yeah.
Even the Hawaiian is white. It should be brown. Okay.
No, Hawaiian's always a white loaf, isn't it?
Hawaiians are not white.
No, the loaf, the bread.
Well, the loaf, but shouldn't it be brown if it's a Hawaiian loaf? I mean, this is the middle. This is a Midwestern loaf right here. A northern Midwestern loaf. All right, we got 2 minutes. Let's go live on the Book of Face in 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody. Welcome to What's in Your Loaf.
Hello, everyone. How are you out there?
Wonderful day out there. Of course, today, just a half loaf.
Just a half.
But a whole show. There you go.
Yeah.
And, of course, we will be live in about 2 minutes. We'll be live on Hey, Pete. Glad to have you with us. Yeah. Peter Goldjoin. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Oh,
Zucchini to be seen.
Yeah, of course, the opening song going to be brought to you by our good friends, the Hungry Food Band.
They will. They've been doing this will be the third one.
Third in a row.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're just so appropriate.
Very, very appropriate.
So for us, I can't get my thing out.
So today is the 6th. Yeah.
There we go.
Right. So this is, welcome. This is our first loaf in Black History Month. It'll be good. Hey, Stefani Conley's out there. Hello, Stefani. Oh. And we're about a minute out from going live on the wonderful, wonderful station, 216thenet, www.216thenet.com. Check them out. Take a look at that wonderful app and anything else that's out there. So let's see what happens here. Do. Hey, Phil, how are you, man? Okay, it's time. Quiet on the set.
Quiet. Here we go.
I really like zucchini bread. I like to eat it all the time. Yeah, zucchini bread. It's so wonderful, it's a crime to go a day without zucchini bread. That would be such a terrible day. I really like zucchini bread. What more do I have to say? I don't have anything more to say, but I'll say more anyway. Yeah. Zucchini bread.
That's a hard stop on zucchini bread right there.
There we go.
Nothing more to say. Zucchini bread. Welcome to What's in Your Loaf. I'm Deek. Across from me over there. You can't tell today. We are
in cognition.
You probably thought you had the wrong show.
You probably did, because we have to protect our identities today. You know, myself, Skeet and Deek, we have to not let anybody know who we are.
That's right.
Today, because we had the impeachment vote.
Yeah,
we don't need to go into that. We don't.
No.
And then
we impeached last week.
Union. So it's important because of the involvement we had.
That's right.
that we
We don't
protect
want
our
any
identity.
blowback.
Yeah, no blowback,
No blowback.
for at least for this particular day.
That's it. And hey, thank you, Mary Shep. We're just going to throw a shout out to all of our loafers out there.
Absolutely.
And of course, we love Sarah Grace Ferris over at Wanda's Bakery. Wanda's Bakery, check her out. www.wandasbakery.com. Always a blessing to have Wanda. Today, losing weight on the colonoscopy diet.
Yeah. And how long or how many episodes equal a binge watch?
That's right. And of course, body language. Man spreading is body language.
A bit, yeah.
And of course, well, things that I laugh at that probably shouldn't, but I do.
If we get to that,
we'll get there. We'll put that on. We'll put that on the back burner, of course. But hey, tell me right now, Skeet, what is on the cutting board? What loaf are we cutting into today?
Is absolutely fantastic. As you can see, we have it's from the Lewis Bake Shop. And here, I'll hold this up.
Lewis Bake Shop, bread for the way you live. Their heritage has been one of quality and reliability since 1925. Every day, they rise to the challenge of baking the very best bakery products with forward-thinking passion for growth and innovation. The result, bread for the way you live.
That is, well, you know what? We got
Lewis Bakeries. Check them out at lewisbakeryshops.com.
I was getting all excited.
Yeah, no, you were Vanna Whiting there. Yeah,
I was, and I forgot to actually get the bread out.
That's right. And of course, so we change the dynamics. What's on the cutting board? We only have half a loaf, and it's a Hawaiian loaf. It is about 80 calories for the loaf, for a piece. And here what we do is we eat a couple of raw pieces, just pulled straight off the loaf. In this case, straight off the half loaf. And then we'll toast a piece, and it's got to pass the Hy-Vee crunchy peanut butter test. So here it is, a Hawaiian bread. And here goes the raw test. And for the people on the radio, when we say we are protecting our identities, we do have these very uncomfortable, like Lone Ranger style masks.
Yeah, but we do this.
They're cutting into my cheek.
They're not. These are not. They require a certain level of skill.
There's a very it's very moist. Mm-hmm.
More so than I had expected it would be.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little harder for a half a loaf.
Almost a little sweet.
Yeah, well, the Hawaiians got a little sweet.
Yeah. Not too bad.
I'll let you toast that. Let's see if it passed the toast and peanut butter test.
Do you want that one?
Yeah. There's no sense in wasting another piece.
No. You know what? I'll toast this half.
Yeah, absolutely.
Eat half.
So losing weight on the colonoscopy diet. By a show of hands out there, and especially those people who are driving, one hand in the air if you've never had a colonoscopy, and two hands in the air if you have. This is something new for me, which is it. Try a bra and high heels. Bet it's about the same comfort as that mask. Well, I would be thoroughly excited if I had bras and high heels on my face. I would
be.
Has somebody in those? Because you just made my entire day. That would be.
If that's on your face instead of a mask,
and then
it's going to be a different situation.
If the bra is right there, then it's all about.
So,
right there it is. Yeah. So
so
good.
But
hey, Gary Hackney, what's happening, brother?
Gary, how you doing?
That's it, of course.
So,
And of course, our friends, you'll see it right over Skeet's shoulder. Our friends there at Lewis Bakery. We're just got a little pump on them. A very diverse website.
group and but
Cute little ladies.
half loaf, full flavor
For less, I'll taste, less waste.
The Lewis half loaf combines great taste.
And it went too fast
It
for
went
you.
too fast.
It
So, but
It
you
did.
can enjoy it in 14 delicious flavors.
Had a colonoscopy. Mary said no big deal. Didn't lose any weight.
And
How you lose weight on that diet?
So, because I mean, I know somebody who has lost weight on that diet.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not supposed to eat for what?
I don't know. You drink some barium stuff, I thought. You poop out.
You drink something. I
Yeah.
never did it.
You do the poop in the box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pooped in the box.
Yeah.
Sent it in. Let them deal with it.
There you go.
So, it's much less invasive.
Phil, hopefully not this week. Phil says had a few.
Had a few. He does them daily.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
big deal.
Well, I got up this morning. Instead of orange juice, had a colonoscopy.
Yeah. And,
You know?
his coffee's extra strong.
That's it.
Is what it is. So
I swear to God, I feel like I'm bleeding with this thing on. I gotta take it off. It is so horrible.
It's actually kind of digging into my cheek as well. And I think that I'm going to have to join you there. I think we're just going to have to deal with whatever repercussions come our way.
Man,
And that's very sweaty.
it hurts so bad.
Those do not breathe.
No, they're non-breathers.
You
can eat. Yeah, you can eat on a colonoscopy diet.
Can you?
Yeah.
You can eat. Someone told me they couldn't.
I don't know.
So, but
Yeah.
well, you know what?
Gary's in line. He's having one next month.
Oh, he said, well, congratulations.
Here's what we'd really like, Gary. Could you Facebook Live that and we'll put it right on the loaf?
There you go.
What's in your loaf? Holy Christ! Look what's in there.
Yeah, we'll share that. Live stream it.
Yeah.
Nothing like that would be.
That would
something.
not pass the peanut butter and toasting test.
I wouldn't want to give
No.
that a shot.
What are you guys showing? It's the colonoscopy diet. Gary's on it,
Yeah.
and he thought he'd just share. He'd share how he lost his weight.
Yeah.
Just a specific diet for a few days. Then slam.
Make
Some.
you poop juice the last day,
That's it.
and there you go. So
That's always fun when you go to the Walmart pharmacy looking for the make you poop juice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? Having a colonoscopy. You're looking for the make you poop juice.
yeah. And what flavor would you like that in, sir?
Just a half loaf.
Just-
Tastes great.
Tastes great. But,
Full flavor, less
they have
waste.
that in Hawaiian.
Yeah, that's right.
So, but
Absolutely.
yeah, I didn't do the oscopy.
No.
I did the box.
Well, yeah.
So,
I don't know.
And there was no diet thing you had to do beforehand that I didn't do one, but evidently everything is fine. Everything came out in the end.
Hey, bada boom. Wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah.
Everything came out fine in the end. There you go.
There it is. Yeah, so I don't know. So I have to have one, and I think I can poop in a box.
I just didn't like the idea of someone
With
shoving something up in there.
yeah,
And it's been all my life. That's been an exit only orifice.
okay.
So I was just more comfortable.
If you exhale and relax,
I'll take your word for it. I'm not going to test that out.
that's right.
So, but
That's just what I've read.
deep breaths.
Deep breaths.
So,
Go to your happy place.
well, for some, that may be the happy place. I don't know.
May I go to the bathroom? Oh, thank you.
That was a good. I haven't seen that in a long
Oh,
time.
dirty rotten scoundrels, absolutely. So yeah, so the whole thing is they're like, yeah, you need to do it. You're 50. I'm like, well, okay. And then I'm talking to another doctor, and she's like, does colon cancer run in your family? I said, no. I said, yeah, you got 5 more years. I wouldn't do it. Do it in 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if it doesn't run in your family, there's no. I mean, of course, that stuff can hit whenever, wherever. You never really know.
That is ugly. And of course,
But,
if you listen to 21.6 and that, Not Done Yet covers all the cancer issues. Did you ever want to
Yeah.
tune in on Tuesdays? There you go.
Tuesdays at noon. There you go. Show read just for that.
There you go.
So, but yeah,
Not done yet. And Facebook stopped our video.
yeah, and they sure did.
You
Some
bastards.
people
Isn't
show
that something?
you stopped it. Well, see, Facebook has just really.
You guys, they're trying to do dirty to us, aren't
They
they?
are. Facebook is just being and look,
And the toast.
there's-
So let me go live again. We'll just get in here.
and I'll let you go live. I'm going to go ahead and grab
Paste and
the toast.
let's go live. We're so sorry.
And,
We're so
oh,
sorry.
this burned tremendous.
It was a burner,
Oh,
so it's not going to pass the toast test.
ooh, and that's just on the regular.
Yeah, your regular toast time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for that. Of course, Facebook chunking us out. That's why we do this toast test to see.
Man, dude, this is black. This went from
Yeah.
This went
Hi, Steph.
from,
Welcome back.
homogeneous
Sorry.
to diverse.
So the toast test, you may want to just show the toast. This is our regular toaster on not dark at all.
Yeah.
So it looks like this will have a hard time passing the toast test.
Now I'll go ahead and give you this.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna put peanut butter on. You bet.
Yeah.
We're gonna try it.
That's
That's the whole deal.
yeah,
So
the whole deal.
Lewis Bakery.
I may need a little peanut butter, even though I don't like chunky. That's a bit dark for me.
So speaking of colonoscopy, you'd rather have it smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. If it's got to be anything, here, go ahead.
Now I like a good burnt things at time. Let's just see if can you hear this on the road?
Ooh, that was a bit. I could hear that over here. Where's your lid?
Here's the lid. Actually, not bad.
No.
Well, you can see that the inside is still nice and Hawaiianish. The outside got a little burnt. Now, I'm not down to the burned part yet. So if you're going to toast, you're going to have to reduce the time on the toast.
Oh, there we
Marriage
go.
says more sugar, less time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I could hear you crunch into that over here. It's wonderful.
Oh.
So Hawaiians obviously
Okay.
tanning, but not bad, right?
Yeah, even though that's dark,
Yeah. Still pretty good.
that's not bad.
See?
I'm not gonna. I'll take another bite of that, perhaps. Actually,
Yeah.
that's not too bad.
So there it is. It does. You know what?
It is loud.
With the peanut butter on, absolutely delicious. You have to. It's so. This
Oh,
is a
good.
50. This is a delicious raw, of course, very sweet bread. And we're talking about the Hawaiian half loaf from Lewis Bakery, and the toast you're going to have to adjust, maybe perhaps the time, shorten the time
Yeah,
up a
shorten
bit
the
if you
time.
don't like it black.
You might want to only go maybe 2 minutes on
Yeah.
this.
But absolutely delicious with the peanut butter on it.
Yeah,
So
that's not bad.
so yeah, it passes the raw, passes it with the peanut butter. You just got to watch the toast time. I think.
Yeah.
I would give it 2 stars.
Two,
I would get it 2 loaves.
2 loaves.
Yep.
2 loaves.
Is
I'm
that what
gonna
we do?
go because I'm not a fan of peanut butter, not a fan of burnt toast, but I enjoyed both of these in this combination.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and go 2.5.
You're going 2.5 loaves.
Yeah, I'll do 2.5 loaves.
Yep.
I'm not gonna.
What's the best loaf we can do?
I think 5.
Oh, well then I'm going to higher than 2.
Are you gonna go higher than 2?
Maybe I'm spitting it all.
You're gonna, as long as you make it out alive. Now, if you don't make it out of this show alive,
Yeah, I would give it a 3 just because of the
any
burning of
loaf
it.
you die on gets a 0.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
The taste is fantastic. It's only a half loaf, so we're not going to have so much to waste. It is full flavor,
it is very.
but the burnability kept me from a higher score. I'm going to go 3.
See, I'm going to stick with
3
2 and-
loaves.
I'm going to stick with
Yep.
2.5 because again, I'm not a fan of peanut butter on toast. I'm not a fan of burnt toast, but this was not bad. I may actually finish that. So at
Delicious.
2.5, halfway to 5.
That's it.
I'll go halfway. So not too bad. Yeah,
No,
I
it's
think
good.
so. So yeah, you guys check out Lewis Bake Shop.
Mhm.
LewisBakeShop.com. And bear in mind, they're not paying us to talk about this.
Not at all.
Not at all. In fact, Deek paid for that loaf, I believe.
Absolutely.
So,
But Lewis Bakeries, of course, if you do want to, we would love to do some
they've
voice
got 14 flavors. If you want us to check out
all 14 for you, and see how many loaves you get.
Yeah,
that's good.
Then we would not be opposed to that.
So we are a 2.75 loaves because you're 2.5. I'm a 3.
Yeah, average that out.
2.75 loaves on the 5 loaf scale.
Yeah, and see, my score might go up.
Yeah,
if I did a better job on if I knew this was going to burn on the regular time.
No.
So
that's where it is, though. Everyone has to go from that spot.
Yeah, everybody has to go from that spot.
Otherwise, we're cheating.
Yeah, that's true. So
just because we're idiots and don't know how to toast.
Yeah. So everybody has to go from the same mid mark right there.
That's right.
So
when we were kids, we would get up on a Saturday morning and we would watch cartoons. We'd run downstairs. You get to watch the cartoons, Speed Buggy and Scooby Doo and Fred Flintstone and Bugs Bunny and the gang, right? And so you never watched more than the half hour of episodes that were there. But now with streaming capabilities, Skeet, of course, there's binge watching, and there's how many episodes of something can you watch at one sit down?
Yeah.
So the question that some fans sent to us, and by that I probably mean you or I thought of this, is
I actually ran this by a few people.
Okay.
So, but yeah, go
so
ahead.
we went to the streets with this question.
We did.
How long do you watch, or how many episodes is binge worthy?
Yeah, and what came back to me was the binge should be calculated by how long you're willing to watch, because you could be watching something that's really very short.
Sure.
But maybe there's a whole lot of episodes,
right?
Or something that's really very long. Maybe they're a full hour, maybe an hour and a half, and you stick with 2 of those. That's 3 hours.
Yeah.
If you're watching an hour and a half show, or maybe you watch 3 or 4. And I will say that I don't sit well in front of a TV.
Okay,
I get up, I gotta do something. It's hard for me to sit and stare and watch the same thing for a while.
Okay.
The new Sabrina that's out there.
Don't know what that is.
It's a teenage witch movie.
Okay.
Not meant for 53-year-old men. I'm quite certain.
Very good.
But I've sat through two full of those at a time.
2 full episodes.
And they're an hour.
They're an hour. So you sat for 2 hours watching a
back to back
teenage witch.
I don't know if 2 hours counts as binging.
Is that binging?
But for me, that's kind of a long time.
2.5 seasons
of GOT. I don't know what GOT is. What's the
Game of Thrones?
Oh, I've never seen that.
I haven't. It's kind of like dragon porn. I haven't seen it either.
Yeah,
so, but 2.5 seasons in 3 days.
In 3 days.
How many episodes? Is there like 13 episodes in a season? And that's an hour. Those are all hours.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Because that's an HBO thing. So they go
like 13 hours at a time.
Was that
season? That's a lot. That's a binge. I'll give you that right away.
That's issues.
Yeah, that's not having a lot on your schedule.
Yeah, to me, it's how many naps I can get in during the same show that's on, and so I will get extremely bored sitting watching something a long time, and so then I'll fall asleep. And if I wake up and it's still on,
you don't get up and go do something, or
no. Moving. No, I'll just sit there and then I'll fall asleep, and it kind of keeps going, whatever. So if I can fall asleep twice and it's still on both times I wake up, I think that's a pretty good binge.
Now, see, I have watched one full season
Mhm.
of Ruined History.
Oh,
Which is kind of a rip off of Drunk History, but Ruined History is with two guys who also do a ghost show that I enjoy. They're two silly dudes. I can't remember who produces it. I can't remember their names. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Great show though.
Great job. We'd love to have you on the Loaf.
Yeah. Two guys who do this show that's on Hulu or Netflix or something like that. I don't even remember which app it's on, but I have sat and watched 4 of those at a time, but they're only like 20, 25 minutes long.
Yeah.
So again,
I think I have watched 4 episodes of Peaky Blunders or whatever it's called. Peaky.
I think I've never watched it. Is it
Peaky Blinders or Binders or Blinders something? Yeah. Peaky something.
Something.
It's pretty good. Yeah. I think 4. Those are hours. That's 4 hours I sat there.
What's it about?
It's like the Irish mob or something. It's back in the 1920s.
Oh, crap. What is that? There is a show that's an Irish thing that I watch, or an English
The Irishman.
Thing.
Yeah.
No, it's about ladies.
Oh yeah, you watch the
brothel thing.
Yeah,
and I
really enjoyed that.
Binged the crap out of that. My wife
Kristen.
introduced me to that, and I'm ashamed to say that as a dude, I sat there and watched that. I mean, and those were hour-long things.
Yeah, what was that called?
Crap.
I don't think so.
No, it was something about these
harlequins.
Harlots.
There it is.
Harlots.
I remember you talking about it. That's why I remember. I didn't watch that.
That was good. I was amazed. I couldn't believe it. Hey, Kristen, how you doing?
Our good friend Kristen out there. She lives out in the country around animals and whatnot. I'm sure she's binged several shows. Let us know what have you
guys binge?
What do you binge on?
Steph.
Letterkenny. Letterkenny, I can do. I can binge on Letterkenny. That's half hour to 45 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm all done with all of their.
Yeah, me too.
Seasons.
I'm waiting for the new stuff.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
So,
what'd you think of the last season? It wasn't as funny as the priors, but I think they were trying to be funny this time.
It's
a lot like this show.
Hard. I thought the where he was trying to get his dog serviced.
Yeah,
that was cute.
Yeah, it was
kind of funny.
Some good moments.
And then what was the last one? Was the St. Patty's Day celebration, the leprechaun thing. I thought it could have been the way they were building up the what's his name? Derry. Yeah. We were building up Derry. I thought it was going to be a little bit more epic than it actually was.
Yeah.
But it's just a bunch of drunk people at a St. Patty's Day party.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like this show. When you try to be funny, it sucks.
Yeah, you can't. It's just got to happen.
And once again, the loaf today is the Hawaiian half loaf. Now, if you are just in for, I don't know, about eight peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Lewis Bakery has come up with the half loaf, full flavor half loaf, or the way you live. I mean, it's all taste, less waste.
You're going to get 6.
6. That's what I said, about 8.
You said about 8, but it's 6.
So 6 is not about 8.
No, it's 2 less than. So math.
So if you wanted about 5 or 6, you could do this.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
No. Look, it's so crunchy. It's good.
It was really not
2.7 loaves on the loaf meter.
Yeah.
2.7 loaves. It combines great taste with common sense. That's what it is. Check them out at lewisbakeshops.com.
Yeah. And again, they didn't pay us to tell you
14 delicious flavors. Let's just show them a couple of those flavors. Let me just come over here. Look. Oh my God. Look at that. Delicious.
They have sweet good.
A little angel food. Buns and rolls. The Lewis loaves.
They have bagels and English muffins.
And some healthy life. That's delicious.
Excuse me, they got a lot.
They got it all. And the angel food cake looks really good.
Yeah, I kind of want some now. I haven't even thought of angel food cake, and I don't know how long.
It'll be good.
Maybe somebody forgot that existed.
Maybe that'll be a loaf one day. We'll see how that toasts.
Toasted angel food cake.
Bread for the way you live is close at hand. Lewis Bake. So we figured out how long, but how many we haven't figured out.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
So long is 3 hours.
Yeah,
That's
would
a
say
binge.
At 3 hours, if you sat and watched
Stephanie's
something for
10 hours,
straight,
definite committed binge.
definite. But if you sat for 3 hours, I'll give you a binge on.
So
that.
for Game of Thrones, Stephanie, what did you eat during that 10 hours? I mean, were there empty bags of Doritos and Mountain Dew laying around the couch, you and Rich, with, like Cheeto dust all over? I mean, what?
Do you have to have a specific food per show?
Well, I think so.
Like if you're watching a certain show, you have to have a food that fits that show for you.
Yeah, I kind of do. Yeah.
Just whatever doesn't do it for you.
Yeah. No. No. And you know that as an adult, you have a favorite burner on your stove. You use the same burner every time.
You are absolutely.
Think about that. You never knew that you'd have a favorite burner, but you do.
I do. I know exactly which one it is.
Yeah. Which one?
So, front left.
You're a front left. I'm a front right.
Are you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Every morning. Front right. Yeah. Whoop.
Front left every morning.
That's it. Stephanie says hot wings and popcorn.
Well, all right.
And she'll say 4 episodes is a binge.
4 episodes.
Even if it's only a half hour.
Because that's about all I got in me. I did watch the new. My wife rented it for me.
Gong Show.
No. The
Truth or Dare.
No.
No.
The new.
Let's make a deal.
The new Downton Abbey.
I don't know.
Downton Abbey.
I
have binged the crap out of that.
So when you get up, you've watched Harlots and now Downton Abbey. If you could just leave your man card at the door, please. Jeez. Holy God.
Now
I've not watched a second of either one of those.
I do. Oh, here's one that you should watch. You can't binge.
Yeah. Steph's a front left burner.
Yeah, front left.
She's with
all
you.
Right,
I'm front right.
Up top.
That's it.
There is a movie on Netflix, I believe, or it's on one of them. Might be Amazon Prime or something like that, called Velocipastor. Velocipastor, not Velociraptor.
Right, Velocipastor.
Velocipastor.
Eli loves dinosaurs.
So yeah, this is not a kid's show.
No,
it's about a pastor who discovers the power to turn into a dinosaur to eat the bad people.
Jesus Christ. What do you watch? Oh my God.
I do. Stop it, Jimmy! It's just absolute crap, because what amazes me is that someone spent money to produce that thing.
Here's the deal. Mike Krejci of the Dream Home Ninjas season 2 coming soon to 21/6 at Fridays at noon. Mike Krejci, dear, one of my best friends, and one Thanksgiving. This would have been right around 2000.
20 years ago.
He and I binged before we even knew what binging was. It wasn't even a thing in 2000. But we watched the trilogy of The Godfather. It took all day.
Yeah,
it was.
Those are like 3-hour movies
by
themselves.
Yeah, and they were VHS, so your VHS only ran so long, and then you had to get up and put the new one in. But all of the trilogy of The Godfather.
That was like a 9-hour.
It was and we didn't move. We were there. We were glued to it. It was fantastic. That was my very first binge, was the trilogy of The Godfather on Thanksgiving. My family, Alice, the kids had gone. I had to work, and Mike and I, we just hung out on Thanksgiving 9 hours and just watched the trilogy. It was amazing.
That's good. Now I have done that with the man with no name movies, the Clint Eastwood. Now, go ahead and recollect my man card on that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
because that's the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yep.
Fistful of dollars, a few dollars more,
fistful of dollars,
and High Plains Drifter.
Yeah,
and I've watched all 4 of those. That's usually my Father's Day every year.
Yeah, that's what you do.
My wife leaves me alone. Everybody leaves me alone. Yeah. It's the only time they can tolerate me watching those shows, because everybody else hates them.
So at what time, how many episodes is it if you're watching porn? When does that become a binge?
If you're watching what?
Porn.
I can't help you there.
Anyway, is it hours at that point?
Well, I can help you there. And there are some people that know why.
Yeah.
But I had.
That's right.
I had to sit.
Yeah. If you can get through one episode, is that?
I had to sit through 5 hours
Wow.
with
For your job.
with an officer of the law.
And when I say job,
yeah, that's a thing that happened in my life.
amazing.
I'll never be able to scrub that crap out of my
No, yeah. That's you're gonna have years of therapy.
That was in the line of service for one of my clients. They're
Good
welcome, and I was paid for that.
Yeah,
but
nice.
5 hours. I guess you could call that a binge.
Yeah,
I don't know if those are episodes though. I don't think there was a
plot.
No plot, but no common characters, no recurring.
But there was a climax to the story. Thank you very much.
And there was. Let's not get into that.
That's right.
I need a mental cleanser.
Let's just say it was spread out over 5 hours. Thank you very much.
There's shit out there. I did not know some things existed, but they do. They're out there, and people are weird.
Oh, absolutely. So we figured that if 4 episodes and 3 hours. So 4 episodes you've binged, or 3 hours, because some are half hours now. Yeah. If you were to pick out a situation comedy today that you enjoy today, what one is it?
One that, man, like current,
that's airing right now. Like Blackish, you like that one? No. Black History Month. Do you like the
Black History Month?
The Goldbergs?
Like Goldbergs, yes, I enjoy the Goldbergs. That's good.
Fresh off the boat.
I don't like the song, the opening song.
Fresh off the boat.
Yeah, I don't like the opening song of that. Yeah. I would probably go with Young Sheldon.
Young Sheldon, never seen it.
No, it's.
I've never seen Big. I mean, I've watched minutes, but I was not a Big Bang guy either.
I've seen a good amount of the Big Bang, so I get the Sheldon character. Yeah. Young Sheldon is fairly entertaining.
Yeah.
So
Lucy, my 10-year-old, and I really enjoy Speechless.
I don't know what that one is.
It's a funny one.
Speechless.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is that the kid in the wheelchair?
Yeah, with cerebral palsy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, we did watch that.
He doesn't talk.
We did watch that one.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Who's that?
But that's gone now. It's not.
Is that Ryder or something? What's her name? It's not on anymore.
No. They're done with that now.
Oh, well, that was a funny one. It was pretty good.
He went off to college, and they're all done.
Oh, nice. Well, we're not there yet. Thanks for ruining that.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I would probably go with Young Sheldon. Is one that I actually pay attention to.
So Kent in the Red Line District pole dancing.
Thankfully, that was not one I had to sit through. That was not an episode.
The amazing thing, everybody throws a lot of money at me because I can make my belly twerk instead of my booty, and it's hard to do. But people are kind of look at me. They have to take a double take.
So I'll give you $1.
Yeah, that's exactly what they do, Pete. I'm not working. I'm not working right now. Yeah. There's no poll. I apologize. We can get one in here though. Absolutely nuts. And of course, body language. You watch the State of the Union address, and of course, you were watching.
Give yourself to the dark side,
and you were noticing body language.
How people were sitting, expressing their disinterest, expressing their or expressing their keen interest in people leaning forward, hands on chairs in front of them. That was interesting. Like they were really, some were really into it. Some
remember, the force will be with you always.
Disinterested, leg crossed, shoulder this way, kind of staring off over and to the left in the distance because something apparently much more interesting was happening over there. Them watching the president talk about how great things are right now. The other thing that bothered me,
with the State of the Union,
politics, and this is not
not politics. This is just human watching.
Human watching was how people decided to behave when accolades were given to people who had made some decent achievements within their life, and that's all that was happening.
Right.
Just recognition. A young girl getting a scholarship. Good for her. That was fantastic. But people, just holding the very critical parent smugness pose.
Yeah.
That body language there.
That's what he makes on the red line. What about Locked Up Abroad? Is that a movie? I don't know. Locked Up Abroad. Is that one of those pornography things?
Locked Up Abroad.
Yeah.
Is that like abroad being locked up?
Yeah, that's what I asked. I don't know.
I don't know that one.
And that's a move on the poll. I haven't learned that one yet.
Yeah. So
I don't know what that is.
I don't know that one.
No.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, the funny thing is with that is that like the prior 8 years, the right side of the house they sat on their hands and didn't clap for anything, and some have even shouted stupid things. You're a liar, right? And this I didn't tune into this. Because why would I? It's like pouring paint thinner in your eyes.
It kind of was.
And so the idea, I would say, is now it's the left side of the room's turn to sit on their hands. It's so weird. It's so dumb. I wonder if they go to class for that.
Well, it's so junior high. Do.
Yeah.
It's and some things they do that I don't think people quite think through. I really don't.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, it is. It's just a show. Oh, on Netflix. Oh, that Locked Up Abroad.
I have not seen that. It's a show. I have not.
I will have to look into Locked Up Abroad.
Is that like being?
Is that like Orange is the New Black? I don't know what that is.
So
jobs are up, but income hasn't increased. Sal said, "Is that a Netflix thing?" I don't.
Jobs are up, but income hasn't increased.
Is that another porno?
Is that a show? So.
Oh no.
Yeah, jobs are up, but income hasn't increased. So
it's because our greedy Americans just want more and more and bigger and bigger.
Well,
hey, tiny house that shit and just be happy with it. Go out and live in the country. Drink some water out of a stream. Stay away from the cola. What is it? The corona.
The corona carnivorous virus.
And actually, the guy who founded the coronavirus has died.
Which is actually also while we've placed the product there, that's actually in memoriam of the fellow who
passed. Recently, yeah, just yesterday or today passed over there in China. He was the one who founded it.
Yeah.
I don't know if he founded it, but he was the one that planted the flag on that planet.
Yeah. So, but
yeah,
he's passed away, and so
he had it.
So
he had it.
Yeah.
He had it.
He had, but he doesn't anymore.
Yeah. No.
Or maybe he does. It could still be living on in the decaying corpse now.
Could. I don't know how that works.
I don't either. But I really don't. But at any rate, smell.
Or is that Job? He's a Christian guy. Sal is. Maybe that's Job. Job's are up.
Job's are up.
Yeah.
Job.
Job's up.
Job, but there was only one Job.
Job's are up, but anyway, that's a half loaf from Lewis Bake Shops. bread for the way you live is close at hand.
Back around to the bread.
That's right.
So
look how happy these two little girls are eating their white bread on Black History Month.
With a little bit of jam.
A little jam.
So
those are some preserves, or is that jam? Is that preserve?
It could be jelly.
You're thinking jelly?
But I mean, that's a little lumpy right there. So that could be a strawberry.
That could be a preserve in there.
Could be a preserve.
Well, what about the preserves that are in the little things at the restaurant? Are they really preserves at that point?
They're preserved.
Yeah, well, they certainly
chemically,
are.
I imagine.
They certainly are. My grandmother used to take those. She'd like put them all in her purse. When we would have peanut butter and jelly, she'd just pull out those little. What you want, mixed berry? Yeah, you want mixed berry or marmalade?
grape.
Yeah,
Grape.
it was grape.
Now, do you have a preference when it comes to the peanut butter and jelly or jam?
Smelling the
flavor?
cow pies. Smell the cow pies. Job 15,
1 through 100.
That's it.
So,
do I have I'm a grape jelly guy when it comes to I'm a grape jelly guy when it comes to peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, unless it's my mother's strawberry freezer jam.
okay.
So like she cans her own and it's called strawberry freezer jam. It's really kind of runny and liquidy and delicious and sugary and but when I'm getting into a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I don't want to have to chew on some. You know what I mean? I want it to melt together. I want it to taste good, and I don't need to be eating a chunk of strawberry or grape or raspberry and get seeds in my teeth that I pick out for the next 3 weeks. I don't need that.
See, I'm first and foremost grape. Welch's grape jelly.
Yeah,
and on the peanut butter.
Yeah.
And I am a bit of a peanut butter snob. We've already had that conversation.
Do you go more jelly than peanut butter, or is it equal? Is it 50-50?
I do a little thickness on the peanut butter. And I want every bit of that bread slice covered.
Has to be. Yeah.
And then I do go heavy.
You go heavy on the jam, jelly.
I go heavy on the jelly.
Yeah.
And I want that covering as much as possible.
Yeah, no.
And then it's generally leaking out the sides.
Yeah, no, that's too much. You can't have the leak.
I like
because at lunch when you were a kid, by lunchtime your sandwich looked bruised.
I didn't make those. My mother prepared them.
Yeah,
and I felt there was never enough jelly because they didn't leak.
Nobody's peanut butter and jelly tastes as good as mom's. Nobody's.
I'm glad that's the case for you. That was not the case for me. My mom was such a bad cook; she couldn't even make peanut butter and jelly.
That is
sorry,
bad.
Mom, but she knows she's a bad cook.
Well, there you go, Wendy.
However,
hey, Stephanie Conley, come on in. We're getting ready to wind it up here.
Yeah.
So
she did get me on the fried peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The grilled peanut butter jelly, the grilled cheese, but it's peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, you can't have jelly dripping out of a peanut butter and jelly. You just can't.
No.
Everybody, Stephanie Conley.
Here.
We've literally got 2 minutes.
Somewhat prepared.
We've literally got 2 minutes.
We've got the back.
And now you can have the half loaf.
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
It's Hawaiian. If you're going to toast it, don't toast it for the regular amount of time.
Yeah, I saw Mary's message.
I would pay money to watch you eat a creamy peanut butter sandwich. Is what Alex from Huntley said. Pretty soon it's going to be Alex from California.
You know what? Yeah.
Slowly.
Alex, a creamy peanut butter sandwich. Yeah, I'll take your money. I got no problem.
Yeah. What do you think about the mixed nuts paste?
No.
Like almond butter, or what about Nutella? No, you don't. What about you? No Nutella?
I'll put on waffles.
Waffles, Nutella, because it's got a little bit of chocolate flavor. Yeah, interesting.
My daughter likes Nutella, but it's not for me.
I'm a peanut butter. Just give me peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
What?
Really?
What do you mean?
Yeah. I'm like, I won't die, but I'll get really itchy. And
get her the EpiPen.
So I'll get.
It's got the lid on. Stay away from that plastic knife over there.
Yeah, so you can't. If you have too much jelly by lunchtime, then it looks like your sandwich is bruised, and then it's never as good. I mean, because
I eat mine when I make them.
Well, not when you were a kid. You had to put it in your brown paper sack, and then.
But see, again,
that
was done for me by someone who couldn't make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich properly.
What about Braunschweiger?
Like jelly in your crepes?
And where?
Like if you make those really thin, like crepe-like pancakes.
Crepes? Yeah.
Do you put jelly in there?
I have. Yeah, you put some and a little bit of powdered sugar on top.
That's how my great grandma.
Yeah, it's always good.
I've only ever had crepes once.
Crepes.
I didn't care for it.
No.
Really?
No.
Indeed.
And
all right.
People put fruit in it. And I don't like fruit.
Well, as much as we'd like to continue this, we're heading down to Schaumburg. You got to get over to Pete. It's a hard stop at 4:15. Thanks for hanging out with us, y'all.
Thank you, guys.
We got to get out of here.
Yeah.
See you next week. We might have a full loaf, and we'll see who it is. But today's loaf, again, check them out. Lewis Bakery Shop.
Yeah, LewisBakeShop.com.
LewisBakeShop.com. Get their half loaf.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
It is wonderful.
2.7 loafs on the loaf meter.
And yeah, I got to roll.
Gotta go.
And so I'll be stuck with cleaning this up tomorrow morning. All right. And I don't mean stuck with in a negative way. I just know mentally I have to prepare myself that I'm going to come in and do that. So